weatherman keeps calling it a false fall, so I'm sure it'll be like 90 degrees next week. So.
Is it on?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I don't see it for some reason.
Can you guys hear us and see us?
Oh, no.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Good evening. We hear you and see you. See?
Oh,
people
perfect.
See us. Hello.
Thank you.
All right, we can get started. Looks like a lot of people are here really early again. Verna says, evening, Brandon and Kristen. Good evening, Verna.
Hello.
Thank you for joining. Let's see here. You want to keep pointing, or where are you at?
I don't see what you all see.
Oh, you don't see all the old chat?
Mm-mm.
Sorry. Okay. Anywho, Robin says, hi, Brandon and Kristen.
Hello.
Hi, Robin. Thanks for joining us. I know, I'm sorry. Let's see here. A lot of people talking back and forth. Sorry. Just trying to catch up. S.O. Swanson says, greetings from Memphis. I couldn't stay. I'm out vent sexing all my quail because thanks to your video. I know how to do it. Great video. Listening on the way to the feed store. Awesome.
Cool.
And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I liked doing it. It was, and I wanted to get a good video out and informative for everybody. And
there's a couple, I like the little outtakes that he added in.
Yeah, I wasn't going to add that in, but then I was like, I think people will like it. It's funny.
When we were recording it and that happened, I was like, oof. But like the way he added it and like threw it in there, I'm like, oh, okay, that's perfect. Because to be honest, like if you've ever had to vent sex a quail, you've had that happen. Like maybe not projectile like that, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Joan says, hi, Robin and Steven. And then S.L. Swanson says, I'm in trouble. She's using my government name.
They're on to you now.
Robin C. says, I think that is while we are waiting, Homestead. I don't know what, maybe I missed something. Sorry. Ed Got Bait says, hello, Brandon and Kristen. Hello, Ed. Thanks for joining tonight. Verna says, hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Be awesome. I've seen Kristen's comments saying that we're running a little behind, and then Verna says, WTF, take your time. And I didn't read it. Whiskey Tango Farms. So I was laughing.
But I thought Verna was mad at us. Like, Verna's like, WTF? Like, where are they?
Yeah. Oh. Jeff says, I decided it was a good idea to collect eggs from 7-week-olds and put in an incubator just to see. Happy to report 64 out of 120.
That's not too bad for being only 7 weeks old. It's pretty good.
Ed Got Bait says, I gave the first thumbs up, LOL, about 2 hours ago.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Alrighty. Jasmine says, hello, friends. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. Let me know if you got the egg trays yet.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I don't know. I didn't check the tracking.
I don't even know what day it is.
I don't either. I don't even remember what day we sent those.
I feel like I sent them out a week ago, but I don't think it was that long.
I think it was Monday, so she might have got them. Might not. Probably tomorrow.
Let us know.
Everyday Oil Mommy says hello from Sacramento, California. Sunny and 97.
Ooh,
Wow.
toasty. Gross.
Dale's Quails is in the house.
Hi, Dale.
He made it on time.
Still waiting for the buttons. Just kidding.
Like presidential buttons?
Yeah.
He's got some nice old presidential buttons.
Sure. We saw some button quail
Shh.
at the swap this weekend, and they were so cute. They're adorable. Okay, you can keep reading. Sorry.
I don't have much to read on. Let's see here. Gotta figure out where I am. Let's see. Jasmine said, "Yep, here and see you." All right. Dale says, "Loving these cooler Wisconsin days and nights."
Yes.
I am too, except for I forgot to close the window last night and froze my butt off.
Oh my gosh. I woke up and I had 3 blankets on and I was still cold.
I was freezing. I'm not one to sleep with a blanket on at night, and even when it's really cold out, so I just sleep and I wake up as an ice cube.
When I wake up and roll over and I look and I see he's like covered with a blanket, then I know it's really cold.
Ed says, "Show us her cool hoodie."
Oh, it's just from Grunt Style. It says Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I don't know. It's hard to do backwards. So we don't have any like official Whiskey Tango Farms apparel yet. So when we do, we'll let you guys know.
Somebody's been really busy and hasn't done that, so
I'm sorry.
let's see here. Skynet says, "Checking in from FEMA Region 1. I don't know what FEMA Region 1 is.
I don't either. Isn't FEMA like the disaster relief, like
Yeah.
maybe from like Hurricane Ida or something? Well, I hope you're okay. I'm glad you can check in and join us.
Verna says, "Going to be back in the 70s tomorrow." It's awesome. I have no idea what temperature is here. You don't have to check.
It's 57.
57.
It feels colder than that.
Oh, I thought it was a little warmer than that. Anyways, Ed Got Bait says, "All this summer, my birds have had the same amount of food in last 2 days. Now somehow it only lasts 1 day. Any idea?" I'm guessing the cooler weather or hotter weather.
I was thinking maybe there's like, you know how songbirds eat a lot before there's a storm? Like maybe there's a storm coming. I don't know. I
know they'll eat a lot more
odd.
Hot weather.
Yeah, and they drink a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry. I would assume that there's maybe the cooler weather, so they're trying to like fatten up or something. Oh yeah, Verna said, "Need more food for coming cold." Okay. And then Jasmine said, "I think they should show up tomorrow. Can't wait." Yes, I hope you like them, and you'll have to let us know if you stain them or not. It would be cool to see them. So Orlando says hello from, is that Phoenix City, Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Dale says, "Sorry, Whiskey Tango Farms forgot to send tracking with them.
Thanks for the night.
Tomorrow."
Just kidding.
It's just a little flipper on the thing. Verna said, "Kristen, he should let you have a couple inside his pets. LOL." Yeah, so we've been working on like making the brooders outside only, hopefully, but I still have a brooder in here with about 75 quail in it, so those are my inside ones right now. They're not pets though, so
should be able to show them. See?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Fancy. Here, let's put this one up here.
Whatever.
Oh, how do I make it go away? Oh, there.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, we're playing around with some stuff here.
She's using software she has never used before. So,
you have?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I played with it.
Okay.
Keep going.
Orlando said, "I saw your recent video. I will be squeezing birds this weekend." Yeah, good luck. Maybe wear some old clothes just in case you have some projectile poo. You never know.
Yeah. It's fun.
And then Ed Got Bait says, Verna, they're eating me out of house and home. LOL. Yeah, hopefully they slow down here pretty soon. We're hoping. Do you want to see what the new videos are going to be? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, hopefully this week we're going to release a meet the rabbits video, so you guys can actually like meet our rabbits or see them. And then we're going to start a new playlist on
the playlist started, but so we have a playlist for sexing the quail, and in that playlist we're going to take every different color that we have and that are feather sexable and show you the differences in the feather sexing of them.
That way you can see kind of up close, like this is what a male looks like, this is what a female looks like, and you can kind of see them like side by side and up close, because sometimes from pictures it's a little hard to tell, so we just thought that would help. Jasmine says, okay, I have a big
put them on the board anymore.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay. Oh, now I can't see it over here.
He's right here. Just say it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jasmine says, okay, I have a big-ish dispatch day tomorrow. I welcome all tips. I have watched a bunch of videos and I feel fairly confident I have a pair of Cutco Super Shears.
That's cool.
I'm curious how many, well, you said big. And I imagine that since you're doing the shears that you're just going to do the snip the head off, drain that way. It's actually pretty easy. The cervical dislocation way is really nice too, but we really only do that for like the raptors or things like that. Like if I'm going to donate them to the Raptor Rehabilitation Center because they want them like whole and everything.
I say, do you want them? Are you planning on just doing, cutting out the backs, the spines and kind of just pulling out the stuff, or do you want them like whole birds so you can stuff them, or you're planning on plucking them, you planning on skinning them? I mean, I prefer skinning them and just cutting out their spine and ripping the insides out. That sounds bad.
It does,
but
really
just taking the insides out, the entrails, and doing it that way just because it's quicker and you can process a lot of birds that way really fast. Mm-hmm. When dispatching, I know if you knock them in the back of their head and kind of like knock them out before you cut their heads off, it goes a little easier just because they don't tend to
flop around as much.
Yeah, not really, and then the heads don't move around.
The only thing I would say with that is sometimes like when you hit them though, their beak will like kind of swing around.
I've had them hit my hand
and it hurts, and so watch out.
You can draw blood sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And then like as far as like me mentally preparing for it was probably worse than like actually doing it. Like I was in my head too much, but I just like kept reminding myself, like, I mean, we're Christians, so I'm like, okay, well, that, they were put on this earth to feed us. We're going to be eating them. It's not like they're just like we're not killing just to kill. Like, we're putting food on the table. So it really helped me to think of it that way. So this is just like me going grocery shopping, except I know exactly where these came from. Like, we raised them from egg to now, and that's really cool, like knowing where your food has been. So good luck. I know you can do it. Verna said, Ed Got Bait, mine always eat a lot, LOL. And then Ed Got Bait says, meet the rabbits, MEAT. Not yet, anyhow. And 2 of them are mini Rex, so I don't know that there's probably not much meat on them.
Really not the meat rabbits.
We have them more for
the silver fox. The silver fox and the creme d'argents will be meat rabbits, but they're kind of dual purpose. They're going to be for show, and we're working on breeding the creme d'argents to better their breed because they're at risk breed. And then same with silver fox, we plan on breeding those better for show quality. And there's a lot of people around here that show rabbits, and the kids want to show rabbits and everything. So we're working on that, and then they also will feed us
the ones that don't make
the cut for what they need to be. So it's a good dual purpose thing, getting the kids into showing rabbits.
It's probably it's more than dual, because it's like we have the fur, it's for the kids, and the meat, and to like better the lines. So it's exciting.
Got a lot of things.
Yeah, they're super cute. I love them. Verna says, I'm thinking of starting Cavies, too small of a room for rabbits. They are very interesting looking. They're like deer gerbil rabbit things.
See, this is the inside pet.
Cute. Yeah.
This is the only inside pets we have.
I call him Quail Breath. You can guess why.
He's the quail hunter.
I think we finally moonshine proofed our brooders.
Yes. Yeah, this is moonshine, by the way, if anybody, I don't remember. You guys seen moonshine before? This is moonshine.
Well, he was in our one video.
Yeah, he was in our video talking about brooders and how he likes to eat quail.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's his main cat food anyway, is duck and quail. He just likes getting the live thing once in a while. So
we still love him. Orlando said, how do you package your birds for the freezer? I think you vacuum sealed these ones, didn't you? Yeah.
But I mean, if they're for the falconers, I just throw them in the Ziploc freezer bag.
Yeah, it depends on like if you're we vacuum
for us. Ours, yeah, we vacuum pack them.
But then like the falconers, they want them just in like a 10-pack or whatever in a gallon bag.
They don't care if they're frostbitten or anything. They just thaw out. As long as they're not rotten or anything, they're happy.
Mm-hmm. Verna says, I do the cervical dislocation before I cut the head off. I'm thinking next time I will try to do the defeathering. Okay, interesting. I suppose they probably really don't move much and flop around as much when you do that, because you're paralyzing them. I mean, you still have like the nerves, obviously, but Jasmine says, cervical dislocation makes me nervous. I plan on skinning. Don't be nervous. I mean, do what you're comfortable with. But because we started with like taking the heads off, and then this sounds so bad. And then now recently we've been doing the cervical dislocation, and I think I actually prefer the cervical dislocation. Like it's just more like peaceful. I don't know. It's still not like, it's not fun, but it's not as like, it doesn't like freak me out as much, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, do whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah. Everyday Oil Mommy says, does anyone freeze quitters for raptor rescue? Yes.
We freeze all our quails.
Quitters and babies like that died in the brooder, like as long as they're, I mean, we check on them all the time, so they're always fresh. So just throw them in the freezer. Somebody will eat them. I mean, not us, we won't eat them, but
we check on all the quail, and as soon as in the morning and stuff, and as soon as we see an adult, and throw it in the freezer.
Orlando says, do they make killing cones for quail?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Hatching Time has them.
Oil funnels. I'm just kidding.
Hatching Time has some kill funnels, cones, but I honestly don't see the use for it. I have a bucket, and just 5-gallon bucket, and that's what I use, and it works great. So I find it a waste of money, personally. I
mean, it probably kind of keeps them from like flopping around.
Yeah, more. I guess if you didn't want to hold the quail in your hand, I mean, that helps, but
it's more hands off.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference.
Ed Got Bait says, I just got a new small industrial vacuum packing machine from eBay. Works super great.
Yes, yeah.
1,000 times better than
that thing is
home
awesome.
vacuum machines.
I've seen videos. Yes.
Yeah.
And that thing is sweet. I really want one.
Like it's fast, or it works really good?
It works extremely well. It blows any whatever the vacuum pack that we have out of the water. It does such a good job.
Because it just seals better? Or
well, not sealed, but it vacuums. It really vacuums out that thing and makes a really good clean vacuum.
So there's like no air.
Yes, no, it sucks everything out. It's awesome. He sent me a video of he vacuum packed a tape measure, and he took it out of the vacuum pack, and the plastic was still like in the shape of the tape measure.
Because it
was
had
awesome.
like, wow, that's nuts. And then Verna was just answering Orlando when he was asking about killing cones for quail. She said, yes, they do. I got mine on Amazon. So there you go.
Or you can go to, like your local sports store, and they have small cones. And you can use those too, like the Dunhams or whatever. They sell small
like the orange
soccer
cones?
Yeah, soccer cones, if you want to do that.
The Dollar Tree has those.
Yeah, Dollar Tree. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine says, I feel like I'm in my head too much, too. I can do chickens and ducks. Quail's a mental block for me, but I believe the same way. Glad I'm not alone. Thanks for the pep talk. Yeah, you're welcome. And, I mean, I think you're probably comfortable with the chickens and ducks because you've done it before. So, I mean, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be with it, I think. So you got this. You got it. Then Jasmine asks, how soon before dispatch do I collect all the birds, and do you feed them for a few hours beforehand? We do not. So like if we know we're going to butcher in the afternoon, we take all feed away that morning. Like they don't get fed that day because then they're just going to make poop all over. So I guess if you were going to like say butcher first thing in the morning, I'd probably take the food away like overnight then. And we usually just have them in like a Sterilite tub, with a lid on it with the hardware cloth. So, Robin C asked, aren't Cavies guinea pigs? No, but yes. So they're in the same family. Like guinea pigs are a Cavies, I believe. But I think Verna was talking about a Patagonian Cavies. And if you look them up, it looks like what?
Nothing.
It looks like a deer horse rabbit thing. I don't know. They're really kind of cool and interesting. And I was super on board with getting one. I know I didn't even discuss this with you. And then I found out that they like to.
I wasn't listening to you anyway. Sorry.
Great. Thanks.
This is my own head.
I found out that they like spray like to mark their territory, like things that they like, so that they, I guess, apparently they like spray their owners a lot. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Like, nope. So, I mean, even the rabbits, they'll kind of spray and whatever, but not on us. And they really, as long as they actually, I don't think they have since we put up the little dividers between them. Our one like little buck was spraying towards, like the mini Rex was spraying towards the older doe. But as soon as we put up like a divider and they couldn't see each other, they've been fine. Like they just pee normal, like just straight down. What?
Nothing.
What? Well, when they spray it, like goes like vertical or horizontal, it's like super gross.
Vertical.
Yeah. Let's see. Verna said, yep, Robin, Cavies and guinea pigs. Yeah, so like if you look up like the ARBA book, the American Rabbit Breeders Association, like they have the SOP for like, silver fox need to weigh X amount of weight at such and such age, like to fit into a certain category. They also have guinea pigs in there, and they're called just Cavies. So it's like the same family. Verna said, with cervical dislocation, you can pet them, thank them for their life. It helped me with the killing. Nice. I like that. I know, like this last fall, I got I thought it was a doe, but it actually had like little nubbin antlers on it that we couldn't see. And yeah, I was like petting him, and I'm like, thank you for your life, and we ate him, so. Ooh, sorry. Terry is here at Coturnix Corner. Hey guys, someone got new streaming software. It looks great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Obviously, I need a little practice, so bear with me. Verna says, I put my birds in a tote with water for a few hours before I start culling. That gives them time to empty their crop. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And everybody's saying hi to Terry. And Ed tried posting a link, I think, of a cone. Frank Kimball says, hi, how you guys doing? Hello, thanks for joining us, somewhat neighbor. I guess Dale is kind of like a somewhat southern neighbor, too.
Wisconsin people in the house.
Yeah, lots of Wisconsin people. Verna said, nope, I was talking about guinea pigs, LOL. Don't have room for rabbits. Oh, so you're not talking about a Patagonian Cavie. Oh, I'm really sad. I was hoping to like live the Patagonian Cavie mom life through you. But guinea pigs are cute.
Is that what you said before when I wasn't listening to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a new word. I haven't heard it.
A Patagonian Cavie? Yeah, they're super cool.
I don't know what that is.
But I like guinea pigs, make the cute like little noises. I don't need more animals to take care of, honestly. But one of my friends from church, they got a guinea pig, and are you yawning at me? Mm-hmm. They got one guinea pig, and then I guess her kids thought it was lonely, so then they got another one, and like
now they have 12.
No, they still only have 2, and I think it's 2 boys or 2 girls or something, so they won't have that issue. But they like legit will sit across from each other, and like it's like they're talking. It's super cute, and of course it's in these like little grunts and squeaks. So they are cute. They're cute. If the kids would help a little bit more, maybe we would get some, but they don't really. So Otis says, hello everyone. Hello, thanks for joining us. Otis says, congratulations on the eggs from Terry's live.
Don't know what that is.
Jasmine? No, Jasmine didn't win any.
Don't know.
Orlando says, I got a sideways quail. What would cause this? I thought it was dirt bathing. It walks on its side, gets up normal to eat, then plops back down on its side and kicks its way around.
Sideways quail.
I wonder if there's something wrong with it neurologically. Like, I thought it's dirt. It walks on its side, gets up normal to eat. So it like just can't walk. Like it can stand up straight, but it can't walk. To me, that sounds like a neurological issue or something. Sort of. I don't know. That's very interesting. I would call it, but that's just us. Because it sounds like, I mean, obviously something's not right. Ed Got Base says the total on the
vacuum sealer.
Oh, vaccine sealer.
Vacuum sealer.
Sorry. That's actually a wonderful typo. And then Verna, everybody's asking for the link for the vacuum sealer. That's actually not too bad because I think ours was like.
I got ours for like $40.
Oh, I guess I thought it was like super 140.
Cheap. No,
must have been on clearance or something.
It was a Woot deal.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, well, that's how long ago I bought it.
Is Woot still a thing?
Yeah, Woot's still a thing, but like, yeah, it was a Woot off deal years ago, and I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 years ago.
That's when you got that little baby. It was a doe, but she was tiny for deer hunting. That was a few years ago.
The one that fit in the tote?
Yeah.
I broke its back, though, to be fair. That's why I went in the tote.
And then Frank says, my eggs I got from you are in lockdown. Can't wait to see what I get. Yes, that's awesome. I forgot what kind you got. I can't remember if you got I had some mystery ones, and then there were some celadons. Those like went instantly. But yeah, remind me what you got.
A bunch of people got eggs from us that day. They should all be going to lockdown. Mm-hmm. Kind of interesting to hear from them.
Yeah.
You have to let us know next week, or just send us a message.
Yeah, we love hearing updates of like our eggs and the babies and everything. So, and then Otis said it was a different brand, and my bad. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were talking about Jasmine because I think no, she won on I think my shire and then us like the same week or back to back or something.
I think Jasmine won on my shire's eggs. And we shipped them to her. Was on my shire's live.
I don't
That was
remember.
when we gave away eggs on his live for Quail Con.
Yeah.
I don't
Anywho,
remember.
Ed says, Verna, when I get out of Facebook jail. Oh my gosh. So in one of the
Sorry, I'm yawning. I apologize.
One of the videos that we plan on releasing that we just recorded, I have a shirt on and it says violates community standards. And it's great. Yes, Facebook is Facebook. If you are not already in the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group, please join us. However, we're very, very strict about not talking about hatching eggs or selling animals, birds, whatever. We try to keep that pretty well pruned to make sure that we don't get shut down again, because I think that may have been the problem. I wasn't an admin on the first group, but I am on this one. And they think that the first one got shut down because there was just too much chatter about like selling eggs and stuff. So we just have to be a little bit more careful. But I know we also have a Discord for that reason too, so people can join that. So yeah, join us on Facebook, and if you want to talk about selling, put that on the Discord or private message, folks. 2 days ago.
2 days to get out of jail, Fred.
Oh, gotcha. Jasmine said, "Woot, haha! I haven't used Woot in forever."
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do that. Oh gosh, that was like 10 years ago or more, 12 years ago. I used to do wood offs all the time, and yeah. Let's see here.
Robin C says, "Yep, mine are in lockdown today. We'll let you know the results."
Cool.
I think you bought the Celadons. I think.
Did she?
Because she was one of the first people there, and like they were like gone instantly. So if it wasn't Robin, it was probably the very next person. Jasmine says, "Nope, I won twice on coturnix quarter, once a tumbler, and 2 weeks later I won WTF eggs. I haven't won anything from my share." Okay.
Oh, okay.
I get so confused because like I watch all these, like, because there's ours, although we just kind of started this like somewhat recently, but then I would always watch Terry's, and then I'd watch my shire with Zach, and then like once in a while we'll tune into Chris, although I've never seen him do a giveaway. And then there's giveaways on Facebook, and it's like, oh my God. So I have a really hard time keeping it all straight. Verna says, "What kills me is Facebook will mark a post you shared from someone else 2 years ago." Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some, you could like report people for being too prepared. And I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, it's like kind of like a red flag law, but for preparation instead of like a gun thing. It's really weird. I probably shouldn't say that word or we'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Jasmine says, "And my WTF babies are almost 3 weeks old and beautiful. I love them. I'm glad you like them. Send us some pictures. I love pictures."
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing what you got out of. I know you did send us some pictures, but it'd be cool to see them feather out and see what you got. Some of those, I think, were they look similar when they're babies.
Some of them I have a hard time differentiating at hatch. So I'm hoping I get a little bit better at that. Frank says they were the mystery mix. Okay, awesome. So, and I think that I put a couple Celadons in the mystery mix, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think
2 or 3.
Yeah, there was some Celadons in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Robin said, yes, she did buy the Celadons. She saw those and she was like, mine. Oh, you'll have to let us know what your hatch rate is and send them some pictures. Ed Got Bait says, yeah, I got 30 days for a 2-year repost.
2-year-old post, yeah.
That's bovine scat. Like, that's ridiculous. Crazy. It is. So what day do you think you're going to post the rabbit video?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get him to commit to a day so that it happens.
I have a lot of stuff to do around here.
I know.
I'm planning on Friday or maybe Sunday, but I might shoot for Sunday.
It's been busy here, so I took off of work because we were supposed to go out west kind of like for our anniversary, and everything kind of got canceled, so we just stayed home. We went to dinner for our anniversary and that was it. Whatever. And so we're just doing a lot of stuff here. I'm finishing up the Quail barn, so I'm hoping we can do a Quail barn tour eventually. And then today was like an emotional roller coaster. Like our cat Elvis has been kind of sick, and he's 9, so he's like kind of old, but not really. So I had a vet appointment for him today, and we were going to take him in to see, like, you know, if they could help him. And then I came downstairs, and it was evident he had been sick all night. And you know, Brandon is like, I think it's time, you know. So, and he is like, Elvis and I are like I've never bonded with a cat like that before. So I was a mess, like a complete mess. So we went there, and I was expecting to be putting him to sleep. And then they're like, no, let's run some tests. Like, we think that it might be this, but we need tests to confirm. It's probably fixable, blah, blah, blah. So we'll know in a couple days. But it was like before I knew it, like we were supposed to be logging on for this. So I'm like, oh. But yeah, I feel like I have bags under my eyes. Like I've been crying all day. Oh, it scrolled. What's AFK?
Away from keyboard.
Oh, kids these days.
Gosh, have you not ever been in a chat room?
Mm-mm. I've been on like forums, but
I guess
not,
that's
like,
an old person thing.
I used to like instant message.
Not calling Verna old or anything. I'm old. I used to do this stuff.
I say I used to instant message my friends.
What's instant message? See, that's an old thing. Like,
that's why I said used to.
Chat, no. Like, chat rooms is an old thing.
I wasn't allowed on chat
instant
rooms.
message was, you know, that was a young.
I was like a little innocent small town person. I wasn't allowed in chat rooms. I could barely connect to the internet enough to instant message.
Whatever. We used to have instant message too, but that came out like ICQ, like was the thing, and that was after.
You see what?
ICQ.
You see who?
You never used ICQ. You probably used Yahoo Messenger because that was like more your age.
I used like Outlook or Hotmail or whatever Outlook was.
Oh.
I did use Yahoo for a while.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
Yeah. Some old people that might be watching this know what ICQ is, and you know, that was an old school thing.
Jasmine says, I got twins in just about every color, 25 of them. Some I'm not sure what some of the colors are. 2 look almost black, much darker than my Tibetans.
There might have been blacks in there. I don't know. When
we don't sell them. Not right now anyways. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, if you got blacks, that's awesome. Hang on to them. Terry says, I think Facebook is targeting larger groups to silence a larger majority, which is why the first newbie quail lovers got the boot. Coturnix Corner is in their sights. Yeah, I saw Terry posted that he, like, it seems like it's getting more and more frequent that he's getting these messages saying, like, hey, you're about to be shut down. And I just think it's like garbage. Like, it sucks. And I feel like, I don't understand why they're like having where you can report people for being too prepared. Like, what does that even mean? Like, they don't
want to be self-sufficient.
Right.
They don't want people being able to live off themselves. They want to control the food supply and control their
They want people
everything.
to have to rely on them.
Yeah. They want people to rely on the government.
Mm.
And only the government. And, you know, they don't want us to raise our own meat and have solar panels and live off our land. So anyways, I'll get off the
I would say
sorry,
soapbox.
But yeah, we're here to help you with your self-sufficiency and you know, grow your quail, get you into rabbits.
We want you to be too prepared with us.
Teach you how to garden and prepare your own food. So
yeah. Jasmine said, I will definitely send you guys updated pics.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I like seeing the quail babies that other people raised from our stock. So.
Ed Got Bait says, Terry, I'm sure you're right. Like talking about like the larger groups.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You better run.
I did not mean that. I meant that I was old. You know, I am old. I'm older than she is.
We were talking
by a few years.
ICQ? Or whatever, chat rooms.
Chat rooms.
Oh, here. S.L. Swanson. ICQ on my, the memories.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not the only one.
Terry says, I used Deja.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is, honestly.
That must have been the one the cool kids used.
Yeah, I know I'm not cool. All the cool kids. You know how original ICQ I was? Like back when I used it, I had I think it was it was a 4-digit ICQ number. So when ICQ got popular, everybody had these, like 8-digit long ICQ numbers. So I used it. I was one of the originals.
So your username was just a number?
Yeah. Well, you had usernames, but you had numbers too. Yeah, you had a number.
So kind of like a phone number, but it's an ICQ number.
And I was a very early adopter. It was a bunch of hacker friends, got on there, and we used to talk. And
so that's when it started.
So, yeah.
Verna said, I miss it, but calling me old is fine. Age and wisdom usually goes together. Correct.
Yes. I didn't call you old.
He didn't.
I was calling myself old.
Yes. Ed Got Bait says, my males still have not been crowing, but I think it's because less light and they are molting. There are feathers all over the place drifting across the yard.
Are you sending them off to freezer camp soon? I know you mentioned that you were thinking about doing that and getting some new birds in spring, but just curious. Are you holding on to them for a while?
I would have said I'm about to do a huge hatch for me. 300, few Dale coturnix, few celadon, few buttons. Wow.
That's cool. That's definitely awesome. Fun doing large hatches.
Mm-hmm.
Also figuring out what to do with them.
It's like, oh gosh, now what? John said, Terry, search Skynet and look above at 704. Comment in here. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm curious.
Oh, FEMA. That was the FEMA comment.
Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Never mind.
Jasmine said, I just went through the same emotional roller coaster with my old guy, 13-year-old pup. Thought I was going to be saying goodbye, and his blood work came back perfect. I'm enjoying him while I can. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. Like, I kept looking at him. I'm like, are we doing the right thing? Are we doing the right thing? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, I need to tell you I need you to tell me we're doing the right thing. So I'm hoping we get good news here in the next couple of days. Jasmine says she agrees with your soapbox.
At least somebody does.
I
would think most everybody that's watching this does, just because.
Or you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I mean, you're into self-sufficiency, at least producing your own food of some sort, or eggs. Yeah, I guess that's food.
Yeah,
so you're not really producing the food; animals are producing for you.
You're procuring it.
Sure.
S.O. Swanson said, they call us extremists, but they can bombard us with advertisements with food prep pets.
Right? Yeah.
Joan says, I moved 90 to a
2-day-old chicks into my craft room today.
Sorry, I can't speak. That's awesome. Word of caution, if you have anything in there that you don't want getting dusty, I'd highly recommend moving it out of there. Quail babies don't seem to be quite as dusty as like chicken babies, but they still do like make a lot of dust. I had like in our sunroom, that was kind of my like brooder room, and I had like my Cricut stuff in there, like my vinyl, and it just needs to go in the garbage. Like it's like caked with dust because I didn't think to like dust over there for some stupid reason, but that's on me. But yeah, I would move my stuff out of there if I were you. Russell says, anticipation is making me wait. It's keeping me waiting. On lockdown, 2 days to hatch. Yes. I think it was in our like how to incubate eggs. The hardest part is lockdown.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like, wait, was that a wiggle? Was it moving? Oh my gosh. Like
No, somebody just bumped the counter.
Yeah. So, but don't open the incubator as hard as it is not to. So good luck. I hope you get lots of babies. Joan said one is a miracle chick, hatched out after incubator off. Wow, found next morning cold but peeping, fully recovered now. That's a champ. Little lucky bird. Oh, Terry is out. Have a good night, Terry. If you can still hear us. I think we're only like a minute behind, so. Ed says, yes, we'll cull most, if not all males, as soon as I can get over my breathing issue. Breathing is one of my favorite hobbies. Yeah, I mean, that's usually a good thing to do. It's funny. I work with older folks a lot, and their sudden jokes about them being near to death used to always like make me super uncomfortable. But now I just kind of like laugh with them. But like I said something about, how's your morning going? They're like, well, I woke up this morning. And I'm like, well, that's a good start to the day, I guess.
Still upright.
Yeah. So, but yeah, some of the things like, we'll say, hey, well, in 5 years, maybe you're going to want to blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I'll be dead by then. I'm like, okay, I will not add the protection plan then. It's just so awkward. Verna says, after I put mine in lockdown, I ignore the incubator until Lucy tells me one hatch. That's cool that she like alerts you. She's like, Mom.
That's neat.
Joan says, dust. I live in southern Arizona. Dust is everywhere. Okay, good point. Sorry. You probably have like air purifiers and stuff, I suppose, is probably like a common thing. I thought about getting an air purifier, but I've heard that even if you do, like, you're cleaning out the filter and like replacing the filter like every other day because it's so bad. And that's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get the babies outside, is because like I am so sick of sweeping and like wiping everything down. And then like we always clean the incubator between hatches and stuff anyhow, but like I'll get up on top to like wipe the top of the incubator off, and I'm like, how is there so much dust up here? I was just up here like 3 days ago. It's crazy. All right. Slowing down on comments, so we probably won't keep you. But I'm trying to think if we don't really have any announcements. We already said like we have the how to sex quail playlist coming up, and we'll show like each of the colors, and then the meet the rabbits probably by Sunday. Verna says an exhaust fan is better than an air purifier. Yeah, that makes sense because you're getting it just out, like GTFO, like just get out. So. Jasmine says, I keep an air purifier in my hatch room. It does significantly help, but still small amount of dust. Yeah. I figured like if I ever had to have them set up in here, like if I ever run out of room in like our hospital, which is just extra cages that we have, and I have to bring them in, maybe I could run an air purifier to help. Stop yawning.
I'm sorry.
Stop it. It's been a long day, you guys. So.
You skipped Robin's.
I did. Where? Oh, sorry. Robin says, LOL. I say if I can wiggle my toes in the morning, it's a good start to the day. Yeah, that's generally a good thing. So not only are you up and awake, but you can move. Jeff says, my whole house HEPA filter showed up today for the brooder room. Cool. Hopefully it helps. Yeah. Ed says, I will do a good video on the vacuum sealer and put it on my YouTube channel. And Facebook did put a super short of sealer on my channel tonight. Ed got bait. Yeah, I look forward to seeing it.
I'll definitely check it out.
What does this button do? Nope.
That changes the view.
Oh, like if you have somebody else on? We can have guests?
Yes, we can have guests. We're going to have guests.
Yay! We'll have to talk to Zach. Zach said he would come on. But I'm like, well, I need to figure out this streaming stuff first. So maybe we'll practice a couple more weeks before we do that. But that'll be cool. All right. Well, we won't keep you guys any longer. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. We have to ask. Also, okay, for those of you that are watching, when we post videos, it actually helps us if you comment on YouTube on the video instead of on Facebook. I know it sounds really
and like it on YouTube.
Yeah, it sounds super weird, but it helps the algorithm so that hopefully our videos will show up more, like when people search for quail or rabbits or gardening or whatever. We're hoping that people will see our videos and like we want to help, like, so we want people to see our videos so we can help.
Yeah, share them to your friends.
Yeah, share them and yeah.
But
all right. Well, I don't know how to shut this off.
You hit the end stream button.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.